Tuesday, July 16th. I'm Dave Morris. Coming up in today's editions of The Play, while educators could be closing the book on a popular summer reading program. And talk of a new tower in downtown. We've been hearing rumors of this for a long time. We're going to get to the bottom of it, or at least reveal some more information today. But first up, a lawsuit filed by the widow of Kurt Budke. Here with more on this story and other articles that'll be featured in upcoming editions of The Oklahoman. Fellas, Nick Tragakis, Don McCoy, thanks so much for your time today. Nick, we'll start with you. An update on that plane crash at OSU from a couple years ago.
Yeah, this was the crash that took the life of women's basketball coach Kurt Budke and his assistant coach Miranda Serna. We just found out today, actually, that there was a lawsuit filed in April of 2012. Now, this was filed up in Kay County District Court. No fanfare as far as we could tell. We can't find anybody else who's reported on this. Our reporter, Andrew Niddle, dug this up, though. And what's happened is that the families of Kurt Budke and Miranda Serna have filed a lawsuit against the estate of the pilots of the airplane, Olin and Paula Brandstetter. They're seeking unspecified damages, and so we're going to try to dive into this lawsuit, figure out exactly, specifics, what they're looking for and what they hope to recover, and bring reporters up to speed on the issue.
Very interesting that it was filed over a year ago. Okay, another thing, a summer reading academy for second graders, a story Carrie Coppernall is working on.
Yeah, this is something the Oklahoma City School District is doing to help these students get ready for the third grade. And the third grade is going to be a big year for a lot of students in Oklahoma this year because there are new standards in that say if you are not reading to grade level, you will not be able to get past the third grade. They'll hold you back. So Oklahoma City was trying to be a little proactive. They held some summer reading academies here during the downtime in the summer to help students who need the help get up to grade level so that they don't have to stay back in third grade.
Speaking of education, we all remember the storms and the tornadoes that went through the Moore School District. Some have relocated because they had to, and we have an update on whether those students are going to be allowed to still go to school in Moore.
Yeah, our reporter Sarah Hussein was staffing the Moore School District board meeting this week, and what they have decided is that if you were displaced, and there are about 1,000 students who are displaced from Moore School District, and you move out of district, they will let those students come back in and still attend Moore schools, even though they live out of the boundaries, technically speaking. We found a woman who was displaced, took her family to Norman. She really loves the school district and wants to keep her kids there, and it looks like she'll have that chance now.
Probably good news for the kids, too. They get to stay with their classmates and their friends, and
That's right.
It doesn't really upset them as much. One of the very nice features of News OK is we have blogs and chats in addition to the stories, videos, and photos you can find. And every Friday, our Steve Lackmeyer, who covers downtown Oklahoma City like nobody else, hosts an online chat. I believe it's 11 a.m. each Friday morning.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Don McCoy, our business editor, joins us now. And every week, Don, in this blog, in this chat, someone asks the question, Steve, do we have an update on the Mystery Tower? You have an update on the Mystery Tower.
We do. Steve's been talking about this Mystery Tower. We still don't know who it might be building a Mystery Tower, but there have been some developments in the blocks. We're talking about the block just west of where the Devon Tower is, and then the block directly south of that. There's a building, it used to be called the Hotel Black. It's now One North Hudson building, and all of the tenants of that building when their leases are up, they're being asked to vacate the building. And the man who owns most of that block has emptied out most of the buildings of that block, which includes the bus station, which will be emptying out next year. And then just south of that block, you have the Stage Center property. People who park there have been told when their parking leases are up, you won't be allowed to park there anymore. So it appears to be clearing the way for some kind of development, a big development. And Steve, in his story tomorrow, where he does a bit of an analysis of what's taking place here, talks about some possibilities, including a building big enough that it would, change our skyline. We don't know who, we don't know when, but we think we know that something is going on.
That's awesome. And of course, it is front page news, if you will, even if it is on the business page, anytime the skyline changes.
That's the first page I read in the paper.
Absolutely. Don McCoy, Nick Tragakis, thanks so much for your time today and information. Sure. Good stories coming up. You can find them in upcoming editions of The Oklahoman and, of course, on our website at newsok.com. Thanks for clicking today. Have a great night, everybody.